Sorry. Yep, only I can do it.
Well, yeah, I
I
forgot.
started
Yep,
it now,
yep.
though.
I saw it, I see it. All right, awesome. So then I'm gonna go ahead and call the meeting to order at 4:33 PM on the 3rd of March. And hello, everyone. And woo, we're in March. Can you believe it? I mean, it's nice out, kind of. I mean, it's like a whole different atmosphere out there, right? I'm doing good. I hope you're all doing good. I'm gonna pop it right over to VP Shockey for roll call.
President Green,
Here?
VP Linder,
Here.
Advisor Rome,
I am here.
Senator Lim, Senator Willis, Senator Zebo.
Present.
All right, and Senator Zhang.
Present.
All right, that is quorum. So
Awesome, awesome. All right, thank you. And so moving on, there are now approval of previous meetings minutes. Communications, Senator Zebel sent them out earlier today in an email. So please look them over and I will entertain a motion at any time to approve those. And I saw the first hand that went from VP Shockey. Is that a motion to approve?
yep, motion to approve the minutes.
All right, and Senator Zebel, is that a second?
Yes, sir.
All right, all those in favor, please use the hand raising feature now and keep your hands up for me, please. And there we go, and that's the majority. And those minutes have passed. You can put your hands down. Thank you very much. We'll move on now to the corrections and reading and approval of the meeting agenda for tonight. So same dealio, look it over. It was sent out by VP Shockey last night. And I'll look for a motion to approve it at any time. And VP Linder?
Yes, I move to approve the agenda.
All right, a motion's been made to approve the agenda, and then VP Shockey, is that a second?
Yes.
All right, all those in favor, please use the hand raising feature now, and keep your hands up for me, please. All right, and that would definitely be the majority there, so I'm gonna say that that agenda has been approved. You can put your hands down. Thank you on that as well. And then we will move on to public comments, and we have our guest is Dr. Casper. So let's take it away, Dr. Casper.
Thank you, President Green and members of the Senate. I hope you are all doing well tonight. Senator Zebel, thank you for the shout out in the chat. I did catch that, so thank you for that. Did have one issue wanted to bring you up or remind you of where we are in terms of decision making processes. So as you're aware, last month in February, Dr. Daniels informed the college community that we would be requiring masks through March the 13th. The cabinet and the president more specifically felt that was a natural break, if you will, in our calendar in the spring as we have the spring break. And that's why we made that determination. Even at that time, Dane County had not yet determined when it would, as it turned out, conclude their mask mandate, which did expire on March the 1st, or more specifically, February the 28th. We have a COVID team that works and is in constant contact with health professionals and looking at the guidance provided by various federal, state, and of course our own Dane County Madison Public Health Authority. And so they're using that information to provide the cabinet and the president with insights into what we as a college community will do going forward. And as Dr. Daniels previously stated, he would inform the college community of his decision prior to spring break so that students, faculty, staff, and other guests would know what the status is of wearing masks would be when returning from the spring break on March the 14th. So that guidance will be coming out next week. It's important to remember that we will continue to always talk about the need to practice good hygiene habits, frequent hand washing, making use of the hand washing stations and the hand gel stations that are located across our facilities. We will continue to request that individuals who are feeling sick stay home from campus, whether they're a student, a faculty, or staff member. We will continue to, for the time being, provide individuals the opportunity to take COVID tests at the campus. And we will continue to be engaged with the health professionals in the community. Again, we didn't have experience going into a pandemic. We don't know what it means. We don't have history to draw upon as to how do we exit or leave such a state of affairs. And so I wanted to just to make you all aware again that next week Dr. Daniels will be issuing that communication to the college community and to you all as students more specifically. But wanted to outline some of the thinking and things we're considering doing regardless of the decision that we make here at Madison College. Second thing, just a point of pride that is important to you all and the students that we serve. We presently are recognized as a military-friendly institution, and we have a gold medal as it relates to that this current academic year. Our colleagues who work in Veteran Services have prepared an application for the college for a designation for the next academic year. And while we are anticipating receiving or hearing the very formal notice of that early next week, all signs point to the college continuing to be recognized as a gold medal military-friendly institution for those veterans and other members of their family who may be seeking to use benefits that allow them to support their educational experience. So great point of pride for us in our service to that community of students here at Madison College. And that concludes my remarks this evening.
Awesome. Well, yeah, definitely. I love that. Yeah, San Diego is echoing that as well. Do we have any questions or anything that we'd like to say to Dr. Casper? And don't be shy or anything. Just Dr. Casper. He's awesome. All right. Well, but you said sometime next week we'll hear some word about the mask situation. That sounds good. And I personally just had to verify the week of spring break. Okay, make sure, because we were talking yesterday about doing some of the SAB meetings. I'm like, yeah, we do. So, all right. Cool. It looks like Elijah just joined us as well. If there were no other questions, then I guess we'll move on. Unfortunately, but we appreciate you providing these updates. I'll give Alan and Samantha a big hurrah for their work that they do at Run Veteran Services. And we appreciate you being here, and please definitely feel free to hang out. But other than that, I'm going to continue on down the agenda here.
Well, thank you all, and appreciate everything you all as students are doing, and continue to be engaged and with your fellow students producing different events and programs and services. And I know President Green shared with me last night a little bit about the town hall that you all hosted. Got some good information and sounds like engagement. So I'll probably hang out for a little bit before exiting. But again, thank you all for your time this evening.
Thank you. All right, so then moving on down, reports of officers, advisors, and standing committees, executive council and president report. The executive council meeting has been pushed till tomorrow, so we have the executive council is not met today, so I can't deliver anything on that. As far as president's report, I'm coming off of that town hall high, I guess. That all that in anticipation and excitement and that came from that, and when I think when we get a chance tomorrow to meet with the E-team, start maybe going over some of that information, you know, might get me even a little bit more excited to see what really we produced. I do want to say that, give a shout out specifically to Elijah and Ella. I was told, or it was informed of me, that one of the biggest reasons why we had such big participation at Goodman South was because the two of you went around and personally were engaging with students, and we love that. So thank you very much. That is the type of spirit and activity that we're looking for, and kudos, really big. So but other than that, I do not really have any reports. So I'm gonna move on down to admin and finance with VP Shockey.
Yeah, I don't have much of a real report either. I've just noted, as we are all aware, looking at, as I was looking at different attendance sheets and stuff, we have quite a few vacancies to fill. So I would encourage everyone to spread the word that elections are coming up. Tell your friends, classmates, acquaintances, anyone that might be eligible to serve, to apply by March 6th if they're interested. Again, I know that's not much of a report, but something I noticed and wanted to bring up. So that concludes my report.
Awesome, thank you. March 6th, yeah. All right, Legislative Affairs Committee is currently vacant. Team Development Committee, VP Linder, do you have a report for us?
Hi, yeah, I just have a couple things. I think that everybody got those emails regarding the from Heather Martindale, excuse me. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and she had sent a message out about T-shirts for everyone. I thought it may be a fun or something appropriate that we could do as a student senate. If everyone orders one of those T-shirts, I think you just have to send her your size, and they will get that ordered for you. And then wearing them every Friday in April, and taking pictures. And I thought maybe we could figure out something along those lines, maybe as a not only promoting the sexual assault awareness, but also the fact that Student Senate, is together with that as well. They also have a tabling event in April. So I was curious to know if anybody wanted to do that with me. They were looking for some help with that. So I was going to respond that I would help at Truax. And they're also looking for volunteers at Goodman South. So if you didn't get that email, let me know, because I can forward it to you, but I'm pretty sure that everyone in Senate got. So Goodman South is April 13th for the tabling event. They're doing a little project in support of that. And then April 19th is at Truax. So that's it for that. And then again, just with the Student Success Banquet, we're meeting every week to get planned for that. We divided off into our subcommittees for each different section of awards. And Sean and I kind of talked about this earlier in the week. Go on and vote for Student Senate as, the top organization. I think that would be really cool. So that concludes my report.
Awesome, and yet good, I love it that you're on top of that email. I totally slipped my mind. I sent I blocked out my schedule for those tabling events. So I will be able to be available to help join, and just send an email about that, your shirt size, and then we can use the hashtag, I think, hashtag Masson College to show that, we're supporting that. So it looks like Katrina joined us, awesome. So, but I love it that you're on top of that. Thank you, VP Linder. Moving on down now, Public Relations Committee is now currently vacant. Andrea had to take personal leave of absence. We wish her the best, and but she needed to do it for herself, and we support her with that. So, Senate Advisor Report with Advisor Rome.
All right. So had to turn the video off because he's pretty distracting. But just on a personal note, I did test positive for COVID, so I've been out all week. Trying not to let him get COVID. So it's been a mess. I haven't worked much, but I think that the town hall went great. The officers put in a ton of great work, and I think it really paid off. Several folks in student life stepped up to help out when I couldn't be there to physically move things around and help with setup and stuff like that. So if you see and know Renee Alfano and Scarlett Martino, give them some extra thanks. They probably both, I know they like cookies and chocolate and things like that. So hopefully when I'm back, I can thank them a little bit more for all of their help. I think the biggest thing is just that if any of you are planning or interested in being on the Student Senate next year, get your applications in by Sunday. And then if you know anybody else, remind them that the applications are due Sunday. And important to note that what you put in the application does get submitted as part of your candidate profile in the Clarion newspaper. So give it some good thought if you're working on that over the next few days. There's a note at the beginning of the application that says that, but sometimes people don't remember that. I think that's about as much as I've got at the moment. So thank you to the officers and everybody for your patience as I've been a little distracted. I don't know why.
Yes, hope you're feeling better. Yeah, definitely have a lot on your plate, and read the application thoroughly because I put down I'm the Green Machine, and that ended up being in the Clarion for the candidate profile. So
I
yes,
totally forgot about that. I was not trying to call you out, Sean.
No, but it was funny because but it was funny. But it is always a good reminder to make sure that we're being thoughtful. So thank you, Advisor Rome, on that. Moving on down from there, the Student Activities Board, VP Shockey, do you have a report for us?
Yeah, so last year I mentioned that we were looking at setting the student activities fee for next year. We were looking at our contingency fund and realized it was pretty high. So we discussed lowering it, and we did vote to lower the fee from the current one, which is 6.5% to 4.5%. So that is set in stone for next year. And so what does that mean for students financially? Saving probably a rough estimate of $20-ish, plus or minus per semester, depending on what type of student you are, if you're, what program you're enrolled in. It is worth noting too, though, that the money that we pay in does come back to students. Funding Student Senate is one example. But yeah, so they're probably save roughly $20 per semester. That concludes my report.
All right, thank you, VP Shockey. The Racial Equity Committee is currently vacant. Textbook Affordability Committee, President Green and VP Shockey. There hasn't been a new meeting yet since the last time we gave our report. So I think there's one on the books, but it's a couple weeks out or something like that. So I don't really have anything. VP Shockey, do you have anything?
Nope, it looks like on the March 21st is the next meeting.
So yeah, definitely a little bit out there. So yeah, then that concludes our report. Public Safety Advisory Committee, Senator Willis, do you have a report for us?
No report.
All right, thank you very much. Moving on down to reports from regional and metro campuses. Reedsburg is currently vacant. Watertown is currently vacant. Portage is currently vacant. Fort Atkinson is currently vacant. And Goodman South, Senator Zhang, do you have a report for us?
Yep, so again, last weekend on Tuesday, the town hall was pretty successful. I think there was at least 10 people come into room 120 to participate in the event. And I think the lunches served as a good incentive to invite more people to come over as well. So I would say pretty good town hall overall. Yeah.
All right, awesome. And again, thank you to both you and Elijah on that. Then moving on down, reports from College Assembly and Shared Governance Councils. College Assembly, like I've been subbing in for this one. I've been a part of the work team. Just looking at the part of the process for Spotlight series. And we have a College Assembly next week, so I think there'll be an update to that. The work team will give an update to that. That's really all that's going on for that. So I will say that concludes my report. Academic Council, Senator Zhang, do you have a report for us?
No report.
All right. And then the Diversity and Community Relations Council is currently vacant. Facilities Planning and Investment Council, Senator Willis, do you have a report for us?
Just a minor one. We're actually going to deploy our assessment of what student needs are for facilities on all campuses as of next week. We will be on each campus, pardon the bus, March 7th through the 11th, collecting data from students, and then we will put it in SurveyMonkey to generate the data analytics so we can actually loop out and share that with both Student Senate as well as College Assembly. And we will be giving out gift cards. Each regional campus will have their own set of gift cards for students that participate in a drawing to win gift cards. And we will also have some prizes in the Madison metro area for students as well. That concludes my report.
All right, thank you very much, Senator Willis. And then moving on down from that, Finance Council is currently vacant. Information Technology Council, Senator Siebel, do you have a report for us?
Yeah, just a quick little update. We recently got into groups for reviewing the protection standards policy. I got 5 through 12, so we're just going over that, reading of changing any languages that need to be changed or any updates to the policy. Other than that, it's kind of just the boring stuff so far. Other than that, it's all I got.
All right, thank you, Senator Siebel. Institutional Effectiveness Council, VP Shockey, do you have a report?
No report. I did not attend the meeting yesterday because of a time conflict that'll run through the end of March. So starting in April, I will be having reports again for Institutional Effectiveness Council. And that concludes my report.
All right, awesome. And then Professional Development Council, VP Linder, do you have a report for us?
No report.
All right. And then Student Affairs Council is now currently vacant. And so then we move on down, we do not have any unfinished business today. Then that takes us down to new business, and we do not have any new business either. And non-business housekeeping, we do not have any non-business housekeeping either. So then that takes us to the announcement section. Like VP Shockey was mentioning, with attendance, Biscuit Draw Stars logged. They do every Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Please do that. Send our reports to the communication coordinator, Senator Siebel. Check all of your communication platforms, Outlook, Teams, WebEx, if you're using WebEx, talking to each other, whatever. We are a team, and it's important that we effectively communicate. And other than that, though, that's all I've really got. So I will. It was a fast meeting, but I will look for a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting. And I saw Senator Willis's hand up first. Senator Willis, a motion to adjourn?
Yes, sir.
All right, and then VP Linder, is that a second? All right, all those in favor, please use the hand raising feature now and keep your hands up. All right, and that definitely would be the majority there. And it definitely is now. And so we are officially adjourned at 4:58 p.m. Have a great Friday, a great weekend. Please stay safe, healthy, happy, and lively, I guess. I'll see you all later, right? Bye, everyone.
I had questions, that's why I showed up today.